Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard weekend contest. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
He's dropping back to throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Ryan Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Go ahead.
And stick with Achane. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready. Right.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Go ahead. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Ready. 2. Step. 2-1-1. High. Water. Low. Right.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
Ready. Out.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Vacates quickly left side. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready. Ready.
H-Chan to the right. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Ready. Out.
From the red zone now. That one connects. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Wanted to get it to Thomas, but it's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
He does it! Touchdown! The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game, playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
1970. 70 Lions.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got a man left. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Genty from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Has it in close. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Check go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. That one's complete right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 13-7 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Ready, set.
We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Ready. 19, target. Buffalo 18. Tracking 60. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. 70, 65.
They're going play action. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hawk. Ready.
Jency. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go now.
Here's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
21G, 21G. Solo left Zion.
Achane gets this on the draw. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
44. Ready. 21G.
Achane again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Go. Ready.
2 and out from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
This one's caught. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Ready. 18.
Tagovailoa throwing on fourth. Throw caught by his running back. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
To throw here on first down. And this one is launched downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third and long for him here. Catch made. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Genty on the draw. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Pass play now. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 42-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through, and that'll push their lead to 4.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready.
H.N., a first down carry. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Right here.
Here's Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for H.N. Has some space inside the 15. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon H.N. with the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Back to Genty. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing from the gun. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now. They need 7. They'll throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready. Out.
H.N. running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Back to work after throwing the pick. Lays out left side and gets it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. He's back to throw. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10 now from the 30. They've got a man in motion. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
All right, come on.
They run, it's Achane. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First and 10 from the 41.
Yeah, ready. Winning team. Ready.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Ready. Winning team. Hey, come on, two. Come on.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
They give it to the back on the zone read. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Well, he sensed it was the right time to be aggressive and go for it. You know, such a boost for a team when you could follow up a touchdown by outplaying the defense and adding an extra 2.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Throwing it on second down. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get set. Go ahead. Ready, two.
Achane gets it. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They motion a receiver left. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready.
Now stick with Achane. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Finds his back, Achane. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Working quickly here. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. This finds its target, that's Hill. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins make it a 3-possession game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempts coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars 20.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Counter give to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Got it. Ready?
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Dolphins pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Jaguars 20.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They're gonna get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And it looks like the Dolphins have it. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're gonna take over inside the red zone.
I'll tell you this, Kate, the duality of quarterbacks in the league today continues to amaze me. It's remarkable how well they can throw it and run it. But in that case, when you turn into running back, what do you got to do? You've got to protect the football at all costs. He doesn't, and he gives that defense an extra possession.
They're out to Gordon. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready. Get on.
Here's Tua. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransall.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. On 1st down, Genty. And he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Jaguars football, and their playoff run is in jeopardy. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First carry now, Brashard Smith. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Another carry for him. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready. Viking 18. Go.
across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready. Set.
They'll start the drive with Achan. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. 2 and out from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
They'll try the middle with Gordon. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Dolphins coasting to the finish line.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And you never want to count out those